Welcome to Bible in a Year with Scott Purcell. I'm so glad you're joining me. This is a daily reading of portions of the Bible, following a plan that will include the entire Bible in a year. And now, let's open the book and begin our readings. This is the reading for day 30. If your reading is aligned with the calendar year, this is for January 30. The Old Testament reading is from Job 15, Job 16, Job 17, and Job 18. Job 15. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, Should the wise answer with windy knowledge, and should he fill his stomach with the east wind? Should he argue in talk that is not profitable, or in words with which he cannot do good? What is worse? You yourself are doing away with fear, and you are lessening meditation before God, for your iniquity teaches your mouth, and you choose the tongue of the crafty. Your mouth condemns you, and not I, and your lips testify against you. Were you born the firstborn of the human race? And were you brought forth before the hills? Have you listened in God's confidential discussion, and do you limit wisdom to yourself? What do you know that we do not know? What do you understand that is not clear to us? Both the gray-haired and the old are among us, those older than your father. Are the consolations of God too small for you, a word spoken gently with you? Why does your heart carry you away, and why do your eyes flash? That you turn your spirit against God, and you let such words go out of your mouth. What is a human being that he can be clean, or that one born of a woman can be righteous? Look, he does not trust his holy ones, and the heavens are not clean in his eyes. How much less he who is abominable and corrupt, a man drinking wickedness like water. I will show you, listen to me, and what I have seen I will tell. What wise men have told, and they have not hidden that which is from their ancestors, to whom alone the land was given, and no stranger passed through their midst. All of the wicked one's days he is writhing, even through the number of years that are laid up for the tyrant. Sounds of terror are in his ears. In prosperity the destroyer will come against him. He cannot trust that he will return from darkness, and he himself is destined for the sword. He is wandering for bread, saying, Where is it? He knows that a day of darkness is ready at hand. Anguish and distress terrify him. They overpower him like a king ready for battle. Because he stretched out his hand against God, and he was arrogant to Shaddai. He stubbornly runs against him with his thick-bossed shield. Because he has covered his face with his fat and has gathered fat upon his loins, he will dwell in desolate cities, in houses that they should not inhabit, which are destined for rubble. He will not become rich, and his wealth will not endure, and their possessions will not stretch across the earth. He will not escape from darkness. A flame will dry up his new shoot, and by the wind of his mouth he shall be removed. Let him not trust in emptiness. He will be deceiving himself, for worthlessness will be his recompense. It will be paid in full before his time, and his branch will not flourish. He will shake off his unripe fruit like the vine, and he will cast off his blossom like the olive tree. For the company of the godless is barren, and fire consumes the tent of those who accept bribes. They conceive trouble and bring forth mischief, and their womb prepares deceit. Job 16. Then Job answered and said, I have heard many things like these. All of you are miserable comforters. Is there a limit to windy words? What provokes you that you answer? I myself also could talk as you if you were in my place. I could join against you with words, and I could shake at you with my head. I could encourage you with my mouth, and the solace of my lips would ease the pain. If I speak, my pain is not relieved, And if I cease, how much will leave me? Surely now he has worn me out. You have devastated all my company. Thus you shriveled me up. It became a witness, and my leanness has risen up against me. It testifies to my face. His wrath has torn, and he has been hostile toward me. He gnashed at me with his teeth. My foe sharpens his eye against me. They gaped at me with their mouth. They struck my cheeks with disgrace. They have massed themselves together against me. God delivers me to an evil one, and he cast me into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease, then he broke me in two, and seized me by my neck. Then he shattered me, and set me up as a target for him. His archers surround me. He slashes open my kidneys, and he does not have compassion. He pours out my gall on the ground. He breached me, breach upon breach. He rushes at me like a warrior. I have sewed sackcloth on my skin, and I have inserted my pride in the dust. My face is red because of weeping, and deep shadows are on my eyelids, although violence is not on my hands, and my prayer is pure. O earth, you should not cover my blood, and let there be no place for my cry for help. So now look, my witness is in the heavens, and he who vouches for me is in the heights. My friends scorn me. My eye pours out tears to God, and it argues for a mortal with God, and as a human for his friend. Indeed, after a few years have come, then I will go the way from which I will not return. Job 17. My spirit is pulled down. My days are extinguished. The graveyard is for me. Surely mockery is with me, and my eye rests on their provocation. Please lay down a pledge for me with yourself. Who is he who will give security for my hand? Indeed, you have closed their mind from understanding. Therefore you will not let them triumph. He denounces friends for reward, so his children's eyes will fail. And he has made me a proverb for the peoples, and I am one before whom people spit. And my eye has grown dim from grief, and the limbs of my body are all like a shadow. The upright are appalled at this, and the innocent excites himself over the godless. But the righteous holds on to his way, and he who has clean hands increases in strength. But all of you must return, please come, but I shall not find a wise person among you. My days are past, my plans are broken down, even the desires of my heart. They make night into day, saying, light is near to darkness. If I hope for Sheol as my house, if I spread my couch in the darkness, if I call to the pit, you are my father, to the maggot, you are my mother or my sister, where then is my hope? And who will see my hope? Will they go down to the bars of Sheol, or shall we descend together into the dust? Job 18. Then Bildad the Shuhite answered and said, How long will you hunt for words? Consider, and afterward we shall speak. Why are we considered as animals? Why are we taken as stupid in your eyes? You who are tearing yourself in your anger, will the earth be forsaken because of you, or will the rock be removed from its place? Furthermore, the light of the wicked is put out, and the flame of his fire will not shine. The light becomes dark in his tent, and his lamp above him is put out. His strong steps are shortened, and his own schemes throw him down, for he is thrust into a net by his feet, and he walks into a pitfall. A trap seizes him by the heel, a snare takes hold of him. His rope is hidden in the ground, and his trap on the path. Sudden terrors terrify him all around, and they chase him at his heels. His wealth will become hunger, and disaster is ready for his stumbling. It consumes parts of his skin. The firstborn of death consumes his limbs. He is torn from his tent in which he trusted, and it brought him to the king of terrors. Nothing remains for him in his tent. Sulfur is scattered upon his dwelling place. His roots dry up below, and its branches wither away above. His remembrance perishes from the earth, and there is not a name for him on the streets. They thrust him from light into darkness, and they drive him out from the world. There is no offspring for him, nor a descendant among his people, and there is not a survivor in his abode. Those of the west are appalled over his fate, and those of the east are seized with horror. Surely these are the dwellings of the godless, and this is the dwelling place of him who knows not God. The New Testament reading is from Matthew 20, verses 20 through 34. Matthew 20:20. Then the mother of the sons of Zebedee came up to him with her sons, and kneeling down, she asked something from him. And he said to her, "What do you want?" She said to him, "Say that these 2 sons of mine may sit, one at your right hand and one at your left, in your kingdom." But Jesus answered and said, "You do not know what you are asking. Are you able to drink the cup that I am about to drink?" They said to him, "We are able." He said to them, "You will indeed drink my cup, but to sit at my right hand and at my left is not mine to grant, but is for those for whom it has been prepared by my Father." And when the 10 heard this, they were indignant concerning the 2 brothers. But Jesus called them to himself and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and those in high positions exercise authority over them. It will not be like this among you, but whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be prominent among you must be your slave, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." And as they were going out of Jericho, a large crowd followed him. And behold, there were 2 blind men sitting beside the road. When they heard that Jesus was passing by, they called out, saying, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." And the crowd rebuked them so that they would be quiet. But they called out all the more, saying, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." And Jesus stopped, called them, and said, "What do you want me to do for you?" They said to him, "Lord, that our eyes be opened." And having compassion, Jesus touched their eyes, and immediately they received their sight and followed him. The wisdom literature reading is from Psalm 17, verse 13 through 15. Psalm 17:13. Rise up, O Yahweh, confront him. Make him bow down. Rescue with your sword my life from the wicked, from men by your hand, O Yahweh, from men of this world. Their share is in this life, and you fill their stomach with your treasure. They are satisfied with children. They bequeath their excess to their children. By contrast, I in righteousness shall see your face. Upon awakening, I will be satisfied seeing your form. This concludes the reading for Day 30. Thank you for listening. These daily readings are made possible by your generous support of the global outreach ministry of Scott Purcell. To partner with us and enable this work and others like it, please visit huttobible.com/give and select Go Pastor Support from the fund list. You can also sign up for ministry updates at scott-purcell.epistle.org/subscribe. Both of those links can be found in the podcast description. Thank you for helping us share God's Word.